Wow, what was going on in that? I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that in this video. Wow, what a combination that is. 9 punches from Canelo. What was going on there? It was thrown so fast and explosive. In this video, we're gonna break it all down, show you exactly how to pull it off on the mitts. Let's do it. All right, so you notice he backs him up into the corner, and whenever you've got an opponent backed up in the corner or on the ropes, that's the time to let the hands go, and that's exactly what Canelo does in that combination, and he ends up with his opponent on the floor, right? So starts off with a double jab, and then with your opponent with their back on the ropes or in the corner, perfect way to trap them is that double jab. It immediately puts them further back on the ropes, right? It also allows you to get close, and then from there we throw the right hand to the body. So he's going double jab and then the straight right hand to the body. Now if you notice in the video, the opponent has got the gloves up high, right? They're backed up onto the ropes, they're in the corner, so it's creating that tight guard. So that double jab pushes him back, gets him in close. Now the right hand to the body brings those elbows down, right? What that does, it draws the attention to the body, gets the gloves down and away from the head, and then from there, that opens up, boom, the headshot. Now from here, it's all speed, and just that variety of punches makes it really difficult for the opponent to see. So just backtracking for a second. So far, we've got 4 punches. We've got the jab, jab, 2 to the body, coming up with the left hook. All right, so jab, jab, 2 to the body, left hook. Just a quick tip for you coaches watching this, if you're catching that 2 to the body, make sure that mitt's flat to your stomach, make sure there's no gaps, it's gonna help absorb that impact, keep those abs tight. So jab, jab, 2 to the body, and then coming up with the hook, right? Now from there, this is where we get a little bit more complicated. After that hook's landed, opponent's kind of blocked it a little bit, and then from there, it's creating the gap to split that high guard. That high guard is making everything small and tight. So what Canelo's doing with the next shot is trying to split that guard with that rear uppercut and get right between those gloves, right? So from that lead hook, we're gonna add the uppercut. So from the top, jab, jab, 2 to the body, hook, and then boom, whip in that rear uppercut. The next shot from there, that uppercut gets through the gloves, that's leading the sides exposed because you've come up the middle, right? So the gloves come up the middle, now my attention's up the middle, now we hit the side, lead hook to the body, right? So that's the next punch. So going from the top, jab, jab, 2 to the body, lead hook, right uppercut, lead hook to the body, all right? So let's go from there. Let's flow through that so far. So we've got 6 punches. Double jab to set it up and pin the opponent, and then from there, a variety of punches to keep the opponent guessing on what's coming next. So one more time, jab, jab, 2 to the body, hook, uppercut, body shot, right? Now from here, it's just power shots to finish, right? We've blinded the opponent, distracted him with the variety of punches and the hand speed. They're still in the corner. Here come the power shots. Big right hand over the top, lead hook to the head, and then a looping right hand to finish, just lifting that elbow and really dipping onto the shot to come round the side with that powerful right hand. So the finisher is just a 2 hook 2, but looping that last right hand round the side, all right? So from the top, we'll start off with a double jab, then we drop the right hand to the body. From there, we'll load it up on the left side, we come with a left hook. From there, we whip the uppercut through the middle, then that leaves the side open for the body shot, and then from there, power shots, 2 hook 2. Nice. Canelo used that double jab to trap the opponent into the corner. The gloves are up high. Then it's time to go to work and really blast that whole thing with speed. Now, if you think this is just random punches put together to try and get the opponent out of there, I guarantee that Canelo probably worked this combination on the mitts and on the body belt over and over and over again with the intention of trying to knock this opponent out, knowing that they've got that high, tight guard and they're kind of the boxer that likes to stay in that position. And that's how typically you're going to get around that, is when you do have that opponent in front of you, holds the gloves high, those variety of punches and hand speed is how you can get around that. Don't think this is just random work. This is executed and probably meticulously and religiously practiced over and over and over again in the gym, and then it plays out in the fight scenario. All right, so now we're going to try and put it together with hand speed. We've broke it all down. We know what punches we've got to throw. Now this is where the test of the concentration levels of being able to pull all that off quickly comes into play. So now you kind of get to see the difficulty of delivering such a long combination with hand speed. All right, Heather, I'm going to challenge you. 9-punch combo as fast as you can. You know it. See if we can pull it off. Go. Ah, see? Straight away. See how difficult it is. This is why it needs to be practiced over and over and over again in the gym, then it can flow in a fight scenario. You get to see why it's so difficult to pull off these long combinations. Another argument we get as well with these long combos when you practice them on the mitts is, oh, that would never happen in a fight scenario. You're not going to land 9 punches. Well, just showing you right there with the clip at the start of this video how a 9-punch combination can play out in a fight. All right, so we're going to try it again. We're going to go for pure speed. Let's do it. Good. All right, one more time. We're just looking for pure speed here. Fast hands, go. Good. I think we can get faster. Go. Nice, there we go. Great work. All right, so there you have it, a 9-punch Canelo combination. Hopefully that helps you. You could go practice this one in the gym. Great one for developing your punch variety, your hand speed, being explosive. If you're gonna take it into a sparring session, you get an opponent who's likes to be static with that high guard, try it, pull it off. Let me know in the comments if you manage to land any of those punches. Check out my other Canelo video right here. Classic Canelo combinations, how to execute those on the mitts as well. Thanks for watching.